Hello trainers, Ganeto here, and today we're diving with a very spicy team into the amazing Ultra League, which is back into Go Battle League. So we're gonna start off with the Ultra Beast up in front while double breaking swipe, yes you heard that right, double breaking swipe will be as our solid backline. So this team has a lot of potential and this team has only one tank, and this is kinda weird but still it works, so I just wanted to showcase this team to you as soon as possible. With that said, now we're gonna go in with our Steelix against the Cresselia, and of course Steelix will most likely dominate this battle, able to wall down completely not only Cresselia but also threats like Giratina is the main key and the main asset of this Pokemon. So able to reach here to the Earthquake for big damage, and at the back we also have a Heliolisk. I think I pronounced that correctly, I'm not sure about it though, but yeah, Heliolisk, whatever this Pokemon might call it, we're just gonna call it Solomon for this video and for pronunciation purposes. And right here we're just gonna fall down to that matchup. So cross chop will be more than enough to finish us off, but right after, if we can block correctly here, we can safely go in there with our Solomon and start farming down all that crucial energy. We still have one more shield, we have to spend it anyways, and right after I will press my breaking swipe as soon as possible. Did you see that? We can charge up to a breaking swipe super fast, 3 for the first, 2 for the second, which is absolutely amazing with the current amount of energy that you can get with the Heliolisk. And right after, the Grass Knot will dominate this Cresselia at a point that they cannot stand a chance against my Solomon. Into the next one now with a very bad lead against this Cresselia. However, we still have the safe switch on the face of Solomon, able to reach now to the first breaking swipe, and now they will go out of there to their first fighter, because since they have a surface I can always expect a second fighter, right? And of course they will block my second move. Doing so, they might have the upper hand over my Basil, but to be honest here, whatever they throw after that double debuff, I'm just gonna let it go through. It is gonna be the Night Slash, and we can complete the farm down at this point with our counters, able to do a lot of solid work up against them, and we can catch the move on our Steelix. This is pretty huge because now we can have the upper hand on whatever lies at the back. It is gonna be the Ampharos, so we had a very bad lead, a very bad switch, but still we managed to pull off the victory, because as you can see here, their third Pokemon was not the best one against our Steelix, so able to get the moves here. I don't care about any move that they're gonna throw other than Focus Blast, so at this point I'm just gonna take all those brutal swings, and right after I can complete the farm down. Now they can return to the battle with their Cresselia, but to be honest, we already have a lance ready to go, and our lance is already ready, so we're just gonna suck their blood with our Mosquito, and that's gonna be an amazing victory for our team. Into the next one now with the Ampharos up in front, and this is kinda tricky because if we do not block the first one and they get to the Thunder Punch, I do not know if our chances are gonna be the same, but still we're just gonna take the move and then switch out into our Solomon. Doing so, we can definitely get to the breaking swipe, grab the shield, which is pretty big at this point, and of course on the switch we're gonna be met up with the Alolan Mag. This cannot be a Sludge Wave or a Gang Shot, so I'm just gonna let it go through, and since they are getting super low with those debuffs on their attack stat, we can still go ahead and spam those breaking swipes to victory. Another one is coming off, so they can take it, but still they have to sacrifice all of their energy in the process. We can take advantage of that, and I'm just gonna go in there with my Steelix, start farming down some crucial energy with my Dragon Tails. So Toothless here is gonna do a lot of solid work against Ampharos for sure, and they're gonna bring it into the battle. So what could they have at the back, trainers? I'm just gonna block the first one just in case it is a weird Focus Blast, but right after it seems that they just want to get to a double move, and of course they have at the back a Giratina, so this means that we have totally won this battle because we just got spoiled by the mission being completed. And yeah, Dragon Tail with Breaking Swipe is an amazing combo for the season and for your Steelix. Another bad lead, this time against Solgaleo, and with this team I was having quite a blast even against bad leads, so that's why I'm just gonna showcase them to you. So switching out of there as soon as possible to my Solomon, and of course this lizard-like Pokemon, I think he's gonna have quite the chance against Solgaleo, able to get here to the Psychic Fangs and trying to snipe me down with the Psychic Fangs once again, but we know better with the amazing Grass Knot one-shotting down the Swampert with 2 shields. That's why you need your Solomon with that Grass Knot to draw out something that your Steelix is afraid of, and most probably that something can be a fighter or a Swampert, and if it is a Swampert like it is over here, a pure Grass Knot can absolutely catch it on surprise. This is looking pretty horrible for them, because now we can have the upper hand with our Steelix against their Giratina, and because as you're gonna see in a while they can stand no chance at all against my Pokemon, I think they will just leave this battle. Look at that, absolutely wonderful. The mission has already been completed, so that is a solid win for my team. Into the next one now, and this is gonna be a long one because we're having a Giratina up in front, horrible, terrible lead scenario, and on the switch we're met up with another hard counter to our Pokemon. Cobalion is a hard check because it can still reach to those Sacred Swords with this, but while resisting my moves at all, and I do not like my odds at all here, to be honest. So yeah, here comes the Sacred Sword. They will farm me down, but I will first try to do some severe damage with my Grass Knot. Of course, you can always use a different moveset on your Solomon or your Heliolisk, whatever you want to call this Pokemon, and I think that Grass Knot is a superior move anyway, so that's why I recommend to you. Parabolic Charge is a very nice spicy one, but you already have electric coverage with your Volt Switch, so you can always count on that, because not only it can get you some severe amount of energy, but also it can do some severe amount of damage in return as a fast attack. So over here we're having now Swampert, and you're seeing that we have a terrible lead, a terrible switch, and terrible closing part, so we can still provide a lot of coverage with this team even on the worst case scenarios. So right here we're just gonna keep going at it with our final breaking swipe, and most probably they are gonna block, but still they're gonna be kinda low at a point that we can try to catch the move, but we cannot. I was trying to catch the Earthquake, to be honest, because I was pretty sure they were charging up to it, but as it seems this opponent knows better, and we're just gonna fall short to the trainer, because right here the Dragon Claw will not be enough to finish us off, but still will put us kinda low. So the battle is not over yet, but we're definitely in a pickle, because that Swampert still has some energy to throw. Anyways, I'm just gonna go in now with my Steelix, try to completely farm down here, but I have a feeling that their switch timer is coming up, so they will go with a back-to-back combo with charge attacks, one Shadow Sneak, one Earthquake to finish me off, and that is a great game for my opponent. Even though we had a chance here, we perhaps could have played it better. It all came down to the catch on the Earthquake, and we could not do it effectively, so down we go. Anyways, against Greninja, obviously this is gonna be a very good battle, and what I have figured with Basil in my leading option is that most trainers are not prepared for my Basil at all, because look at that, they have a Dark type up in front and a Steelix at the back, which means that they are kinda bad against my Basil. So anyways, we can definitely throw the move here, trying to switch out. That was pretty scary. Instead I went for the counter for no reason, but hopefully now I can bring my Solomon into play. So what I like about this is that those Volt Switches can definitely be clutch against this Pokemon. Now they return to the battle with the Greninja. You saw this from before and the Swampert, but here the Grass Knot will once again one-shot them down, and I think that whatever they throw here, the outcome is already settled. So down we go to that Blaster, but still we have the superpower ready to go, so we can win this battle without even showing out there our Steelix, which is pretty great. Into the final one now, and we're having a Venusaur up in front. So this is not the worst, not the best I can say, because Sludge Bomb is still gonna do a lot of damage to our Pokemon while they can resist my counters. So yeah, there goes that. Here comes the first one. It is gonna be the Sludge Bomb, of course, and right now we're just gonna reach to our lunch as soon as we get there, because I have a feeling they're not switching out. Down goes the Venusaur. Now they're gonna bring their Charizard, and they have at the back a Walrein. That's why they stayed in so easily and sacrificed their Venusaur up in front. So over here I'm just gonna get to the grass knots, because I have a feeling that they're not gonna block this, and look at that, let's get that sweet victory with our Solomon, and Heliolisk will get to the breaking swipe to debuff this Dragon Breather. So whatever they throw here we can easily take it. I have a feeling this is just a Dragon Claw, so I will just take it, and right after I can respond with that final breaking swipe. Of course they can go ahead and farm it down, but at this point whatever they do is meaningless, and that is gonna conclude this video with an amazing victory with Solomon as our amazing closer, and of course safe switch. So that is gonna be all for today, trainers. Thank you for watching and for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like before you go, and please consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more of my content here on YouTube. With that said, I have 2 videos for you to check out, so feel free to do so, and I will see you all into the next one.